Today's story is the story of birth of Kamadeva and how Kamadeva enchanted Lord Brahma and the mind-born sons of Brahma to have amorous feeling toward Devi Sandhyā. Devi Sandhyā was the mind-born daughter of Lord Brahma. When Lord Brahma and his sons had sexual feeling towards Devi Sandhyā, they were chastised by Lord Shiva, and in anger, Brahma cursed Kamadeva to be burnt by Shiva's anger. So, let's start with the story. When Lord Brahma began the creation after creating the guardians of the subjects, Prajapati, Daksha and other devas, he created Marichi, Atri, Pulaha, Pulastya, Angiras, Kratu, Vashisht, Nard, Daksha and Bhrigu, his mind-born sons. Lord Brahma also created a mind-born daughter, Sandhyā. On seeing her, Lord Brahma involuntarily got up. Various thoughts rose up in his heart. Daksha and others, the Prajapati, Marichi and others, all sons of Lord Brahma, felt similarly. When Brahma thought like this, a wonderfully beautiful being appeared as his mental creation. This was Kamadeva. On seeing that being, Brahma's sons, Daksha and others, were struck with wonder and became eager and inquisitive. On seeing Brahma, the person bowed down and said, "O Brahma, what is the work I am to do? Please assign me a task. What is my suitable place? Who is going to be my wife?" On hearing the words of the noble-souled person Kamadeva, Lord Brahma did not say anything for a short while and then replied saying, "In this form and with your 5 flower arrows, you can enamor and captivate men and women and carry on the eternal task of creation. In this universe consisting of 3 worlds, none of all the living beings, including the devas, will be competent to defy you. Invisibly, you will enter the hearts of living beings and carry on the activities of creation that is to last forever. The minds of all living beings will become an easy target of your 5 flower arrows. You will be the cause of their elation." Then the sons of Brahma said to Kamadeva, "You will be famous in the world as Manmatha. You will be able to assume any form you wish. Hence, O mind-born son of Brahma, you will be known as Kamadeva too. Daksha here, the first Prajapati, will give you a suitable wife." Taking his 5 flower arrows, Kamadeva decided on his future course, remaining invisible in form. The 5 arrows of Kamadeva are respectively Harshan, that is delighting, Rokana, that is appealing, Mohan, that is deluding, Shoshan, that is withering, and Marna, that is killing. Kamadeva thought, "I shall make a beginning of my career as assigned by Brahma himself here itself in the presence of the sages and Brahma. All the sages and Brahma are present here. They shall witness my resolution and performance. Sandhyā, who was referred to by Brahma, is also present here. She shall be my mouthpiece. I shall test my power here and then only carry on my work elsewhere." After thinking like this and deciding on his further activity, Kamadeva fitted his flower arrows. When the bow was kept ready by him, fragrant winds delighting everyone blew there. Then Kamadeva charmed Brahma and others, the mental sons, with several sharp flower arrows. The sages and Brahma began to stare at Sandhyā frequently, passion depraving their minds. Their lust was heightened. When on seeing her, Brahma's vital elements became displaced. Sandhyā too began to manifest the instinctive gestures of side glances as a result of being hit by Kamadeva's arrows. All the sages, Marichi, Atri, Daksha and others, O foremost among Brahmins, attained the state of sensuous excitement. Kamadeva thought that the work entrusted to me by Brahma can easily be performed by me. On seeing the sinful proclivities of his brothers and father, Dharma remembered Lord Shiva, the Lord Protector of virtue. Mentally meditating on Shiva Dharma, the son of Brahma eulogized Lord Shiva. Thus eulogized by Dharma, the great Lord, self-born Shiva came there immediately in order to protect Dharma. Stationed in the ether, Shiva saw Brahma and his mind-born sons and laughed mockingly. Shiva said, "O Brahma, how is it that you are overwhelmed with lustful feelings on seeing your own daughter?" "Sister, brother's wife and daughter are like one's mother. A sensible man shall never look at them with a reprehensible vision. This Kamadeva is a fool, deficient in sense and ignorant of proper occasion. How is it that he has begun to torment you?" On hearing these words of Shiva, Brahma, the Lord of the world, perspired profusely in an instant. From the drops of sweat that fell from Daksa's body, a splendid woman endowed with good qualities was born. She was of slender body. Her waist was well shaped. Small curly hairs embellished it. Her name was Rati. She was soft in body, with fine teeth. She had a shining golden complexion. In her body she was perfect. Sandhyā, on the other hand, since she has been glanced at kindly by Shiva, she became free from defects and devoted herself to virtuous rites. In the meantime, after blessing all and protecting virtue duly, Shiva vanished suddenly. Brahma, the grandfather of the world, snubbed and put to shame by Lord Shiva's words, turned his anger against Kamadeva. Brahma became very furious, like the strong blazing fire seeking to consume everything. Brahma then said, after playing this same trick on Shiva, Kamadeva will be consumed in the fire of Shiva's eye and freed of his arrogance. On hearing this curse of terrible nature, Kamadeva was frightened. He abandoned his arrows and became visible. Kamadeva spoke to Brahma and his mind-born sons. Kamadeva said, O Brahma, why have I been so terribly cursed by you? I have not committed any sin against you. O Brahma, you have assigned me my task. I have only carried it out. Hence this curse is not proper. I have not done anything else. You had said, all of us, I, Vishnu and Shiva, are targets of your arrows. I only tested your statement. I am not guilty in this respect. On hearing his words, Brahma, the Lord of the universe, replied to Kamadeva. Brahma said, I cursed you because you have aimed at us, this Sandhyā, who is my daughter, and me, her father. But now I am free from anger. O Kamadeva, Lord Shiva will reduce you to ashes in the fire of his eye, but he will give you another similar body afterwards. When Shiva takes to a wife, he himself will get you another body. After speaking thus to Kamadeva, Brahma vanished from there. After Brahma had vanished from the scene, Daksa remembered his words and spoke to Kamadeva. O Kamadeva, this girl is born of my body. She is endowed with beauty and good qualities. She fits you admirably. Take her as your wife. Saying so, he presented to him the girl born of his sweat after naming her Rati. After marrying the beautiful daughter of Daksa, Kamadeva rejoiced much. Rati had 12 varieties of ornaments. She was an expert in the 16 types of amorous gestures. She was capable of charming the whole world. She illuminated all the 10 quarters. Seeing Rati like this, Kamadeva eagerly accepted her just as Vishnu accepted Lakshmi, who approached him with love. In his height of joy, the deluded Kamadeva forgot the terrible curse of Brahma, and so he had no occasion to mention about it to Daksa. This was the story so far of Birth of Kamadeva and how he was cursed by Lord Brahmā. Next we will hear the story of Kamadeva being burnt to ashes by Lord Shiva.